Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 3v3 Iron Man, and it is going to be $90 per team, so the winning team will win 90, and the losing team will lose 90, and also make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below at the top of the description. They were the ones that hosted these Iron Mans, so if you want to go ahead and play in something like this yourself, go ahead and check them out. They also have other things that you can play in, and then we're going to see Sebastian on Team 1, versus Man on Team 2, and then we are going to go ahead and we're going to see Man win the rock, paper, scissors, shoes at 3v3, 30 per head, loser covers fees, yes. Alright, fair enough. 40 versus 47, okay, then we're going to go ahead and see Man win Man decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Swallow, Bird Call, Swallow, Draw, and Tanky. We see Droll in these Iron Mans usually be pretty popular as people tend to play more meta decks in these. It's not like it's less like a regular tournament. We're gonna play against a wide variety of decks, especially right now. I think Droll will definitely be a lot better in the format once the decks kind of get narrowed down more and people start playing like only certain decks instead of just all these random decks that you keep seeing. Seen a lot of those recently. Very diverse format right now. Then they have Quick Launch, White Dragon, Abs, Chaos Space, and Town. Yo, this hand's kinda wild. Like 47 too. Wow. All right, but they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna activate Quick Launch. Quick Launch, special summon out the Rocket Synchron, then special summon Abs, get rid of those, go for Pepega Ruler, and then they're going to activate Pepega Ruler 1, Abs 2, go search out Tracer, and then Mill 5. Let's see what they hit. They hit Boot, which sucks, Chaos Space good, Nocto good, Chamber good, hitting that sucks. But we also see Desires in their list. And then they're going to go ahead and grab the Nocto there. It's probably just maybe it's Destiny, to be honest. Like, they're the only player playing Desires, really. Then they're going to drop, draw, and Lockbird. And then activate Talents, look at the hands, let's show me your spice, think. They're thinking they just want to admit defeat here. And they decide to let them see what they're playing. Alright, they hit Bird Call. And then they're going to banish Abs, special summon out White, and then get rid of that. Go for Pisty. Obviously, now we get to search off of that because of draw. Drop Nocto, and then get rid of those. Go for Seal. Normal summon out Tracer. Tracer effect, pop, special summon out Recharger. And then get rid of those to go into the Savage. Savage effect to equip Pisty, and then pass. So this is pretty good. You know, they have Seal, they have Savage through Droll. They also got to see the hand and rip a card. So they're gonna have 4 cards, 1 unknown versus these. They draw Droll, not good. And then do you use effect? I don't know. Lol, so do you? Activation is fine. Goes ahead and grabs Fractal. What, dude? No, activation is fine. They're gonna search off a Tanky. Like, it. Look, man, I'm just saying. Nobody just activates Tanky and doesn't search with it when, like, they obviously have targets in deck. Like, obviously have targets in deck. Like, they just get the ad. They're going to call it Judge, I guess, over this. This is one of the worst Judge calls I've ever seen. Just because, like, I don't even know how you get to a point like this. Okay, sure then. Yep, so they do indeed get to go ahead and search. It's funny how they're mad, but, like, they just don't know what they're talking about. I don't have to tell you, like I said, adds and resolves an optional effect, like Meltdown, yeah, and then Judge obviously ruled with Sebastian here. Alright. Battle phase, attack Seal, Seal effect. That means nobody on their team knew that either. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then Seal will go ahead and bounce the Fractal. Seal effect, special summon out Tracer, and then main phase 2. Fractal effect to go dump, Chain Savage to negate, which, yeah, they don't want them to go ahead and like Nerval effect to go grab Kuraz. End phase, Tracer, pop Pisty, and then special summon out from the deck, special summon out the Rocket Synchron, and then pass, draw Abs, and then they're going to go main phase, activate Pepega Ruler effect, banish Light and Dark, summon, Chaos Base, put back Pisty, draw into a Talons, and then special summon out Abs. You know, they don't activate Draw and Lockbird. I mean, it's game. Like, yeah, they just go battle phase and attack for game there. And now, moving on into game 2. Sharked for no reason, classic. Like, who is this? Whoever this is so so doo-doo. Just because you don't have basic game knowledge? Yeah. Literally. Just ruled incorrectly, but whatever. Sure, bro. Can't beat dragons. Okay, so going on to game 2 now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see Sebastian go first. Opening hands, we have Gamma, Order, War, Tanky, and Nerval. And then they have Black, Talons, Quick Launch, Abs, and Droplet. Like, their hands have been insane. Like, they can't be complaining. Like, this is a really good hand besides, like, Black Dragon, but who cares if you don't draw one amazing card? It's still not even, like, a bad card to draw either. Like, you'd rather draw white over it, but it's not that bad. Go grab Fractal. And then Fractal effect to go dump. Fractal, go dump Sparrow. And then special summon out the War effect, special summon out Sparrow effect to go search, and then that's going to go grab Swallow, and then overlay those, go for Starling effect, detach and go search, and then that's going to go grab the Wagtail, and then Swallow, special summon that, and the Nerval, and then overlay those for Starling effect, detach Nerval, and go search. They're going to go grab Barry, Nerval effect, go grab Kit, and then go for the F-Zero, and then the Draco, normal summon out Kit effect to go ahead and banish, and even if they do get hit with Imperm here, they still have Barry, and they're going to end on a pretty spectacular board still with a monster negate, multiple bounces, and no spells, and that's if they get stopped. Summon out Omen, and then turn those into a Blossom, Kit, and Omen. Go dump Oath, go search Kuraz, and then they're going to activate Blossom effect, special out Wagtail to go search the Bird Call. And then get rid of those for some more Blossom to draw and put back. And that draws into an Apex Avian. Then they're just going to put that back because that's what they're going to summon at end phase. So, greetings to Italy, by the way. Imagine if they booted them right now. Oh, that would not be good. That would not be good. Go grab Swallow. And then special summon out Kuraz by discarding. And then Kuraz effect, banish 2, double Dragon Lords. Barry special summon itself out. And special summon out the Swallow. And then overlay, go for Robin, and then Swallow will allow them to go ahead and attach, and then Wagtail to attach itself, so just attach both here. Very good end board, obviously. Monster negate, end steal, bounce, lots of bounces. This is going to be Apex Avian, no spells, and then Oath. And then Aiden, end phase, Apex Avian, pass, draw Cosmic. And then they're going to go main phase, activate Quick Launch, and then Chain Order, Chain Cosmic. And then they're going to chain Apex Avian, and then they're going to chain Droplet, getting rid of 3, chain Oath to negate. And then they admit defeat, so Going on into game 3 now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see Dragon go first. Opening hands, we have Droll, Kuraz, Berry, Gamma, Bird Call. Okay, opens Gamma plus Droll going second. Not bad. They have Chamber, Nib, Droll, Recharger, Summon Limit. So their hand is very weird here. Summon effect. They let this go through. Go grab Tiding. And then drop Droll and Lockbird. Set pass, draw Lancia. And now they're going to activate Bird Call. And Bird Call, they're thinking here. Alright, they're going to go ahead and search out the Sparrow. You summon anything? Nope. Drop Droll, Chain Gamma. And then special summon out Gamma, special summon out Driver. Then they are going to said, bruh, can you summon anything? Then you'll be forced to. That's not the case. You cannot force me to make a summon here. Well, I mean, they can, actually. Like, you got rid of them. Like, you get them off board to summon from the extra deck. So, like, you did commit right there. So, now, they're definitely wrong here. It's funny because they were just talking about how their opponent doesn't know anything about basic game knowledge. This is just wild. Like, it's just wild. You can't force me to make a summon here. I mean, technically, you did link these off of board, or synchro these off of board, or tributed them off of board. You did get rid of them. Okay, then to that you can't if you play something. Okay, then to that you can't. Okay, then to that you can't. What are they saying? You committed to what? To an extra deck summon? Maybe buy a structure deck for rulebook. Just play. I mean, if they send them off board, that's committing to a summon. So, like, maybe they should buy a structure deck for a rulebook. It's not like they linked away for, like, a Blossom there and then was told, like, oh, you can't summon that, and then they go back to the field and then they get a warning for summoning something that they can't. Should have just called Judge there, to be honest. They're going to discard, special summon, think here. And then they're going to go battle phase, attack chamber. They're going to activate Tiding to bounce Driver. And then attack and attack. And then main phase 2, Berry effect. And they let this go through. So special summon, and then effect to go search. They can get hit with Nib. They're going to go search out the War. Overlay for Starling. And then anything on summon? Nope. On res, Merry Christmas. So they're going to tribute those and pass over a token. They know 2 of the cards in hand. And then they're going to pass, draw Nocto. And then drops Lancia here during the standby phase. Which I guess plays around like a top deck Desires, plays around Talons. They're going to chain Tiding. Special summon out the chamber. And then chamber 1, Nocto 2. So special summon, go search out Tiding. And like now they know both the cards in hand, so they don't have to be afraid at all. Go for Striker Dragon, effect to go Surge, grab the Boot Sector Launch. Then they're going to get rid of those to go for Romulus Nocto, go search Ravine, and then draw into a summon limit. And then they're going to activate Ravine effect, discard summon limit, go dump Abs. This is just game. Go grab Tracer, activate Boot effect to summon out Tracer, summon out Recharger, Tracer effect, pop, go for Rocket Synchron, and then get rid of those. Like, there's just no need to do all this. Like, you have game. You could just link away for Unicorn, spin, access code, gang 3000, battle phase, handshake. Now they're just revealing more information to the next player when they don't need to do that because they know they have Driver and War in hand. They cannot stop this. So, Yeah, then they're going to go ahead and grab Levy there. Get rid of those. Unicorn, spin token, access code, gain 3000, and then battle phase, go for game. Yeah, like they could have just done that without Pepega earlier. They just weren't thinking. GG. 4-minute break. Next is iNib on 4th. So hopping into the next match, we're going to go ahead and see iNib on 4th versus Man. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the random deck when the rock, paper, scissors, shoot decide to go first. 40 versus 47. We have Small World, Natty Servant, Veiler, Alistair, and Meltdown. So the hand's good. You know, really all you need is Alistair, Natty Servant. The hand's very solid. Rest of the hand's not bad either. And then they have Chaos Space, Levy, Tidying, Desires, and Droplet. So normal out Alistair effect, go search Invocation. And then Link Away, go for Amirage, Secure Gardena, Invocation, Banish, Makaba. Then Invocation to grab the Alistair. Yeah, and they're just doing it to them. Like giving it to them. Thank you. Activate Natty Servant. Natty Servant, go dump the App Clone and go search out Maximus. App Clone effect. And then App Clone will go ahead and search out Schism and then discard the Schism. And then banish Amirage for Maximus. Maximus effect. Let's see. Do they play it? Dump Construct and Ash. They don't play it. They're taking too long. Dump Seal and IP. And then Construct effect. Add back Schism. And then they're going to activate Meltdown. And then Meltdown to go ahead and search out the Alistair. And then activate Small World. Small World, go from Alistair to Veiler to Nib. Because these are both spellcasters. And then this is a light and that is a light. And then they're going to set. And then end phase Ash for Ecclesia. Go grab Knight. And then they're going to pass, draw Seyfried. And then they're going to normal summon out Seyfried. Also, they did get a light and darken to the graveyard through Maximus, which is good for them. Summon out Seyfried, they let this go. And then Seyfried effect, get rid of itself to go search. And then now we'll go ahead and grab the White Dragon from the deck to the hand. And then they're going to activate Schism here. Schism will go ahead, banish and summon Winda. Usually you see people try to Makaba effect and then summon Winda afterwards, because if you Makaba effect, they can't droplet there, because then you summon Winda and Winda wins. So, but now they can go ahead and get a better trade off of their droplet. Banish, special summon, and then they're going to activate droplet, getting rid of Chaos Space and White, negate those. And then White effect, go search out Black. And then banish, special summon, Chaos Space, put back White, drawn to a Seyfried. And then they're going to go for Striker Dragon. And then get those effects. They're going to chain Veiler. So now these three are all known. They're going to go grab White, go grab, well, not go grab Boot because it was negated off of Veiler, but go grab White. And then activate Desires. Desires to go banish. So they banished 10 here. You see 2 Rockets, Synchron, a Tracer, and then they draw into a Tiding and Quick Launch. And now they're going to proceed here by, you told us to play faster, think here, can you do the same? Activate Quick Launch. I want to see how long it took. So 15, yeah, it took them about 2 minutes until they said anything. Go ahead, summon out Tracer off the Quick Launch. Then card. Then they're going to banish, summon out Levy effect the pop. So they're going to pop the 2 Dogmaticas, so that way Knight won't be live. On resolution, they're going to activate Nib. Then they're going to chain Tracer to pop and summon. So pop Striker Dragon, summon out Recharger, tribute everything, and then that's going to pass over the token. Set Double Tiding, pass, draw Nib, and then they're going to go main phase, summon effect, go grab Invocation, and then they're going to activate Invocation to banish Alistair, banish Winda, go for Agos, and then they're going to get Agos effect, pop token, Invocation, grab the Alistair, and then Agos banish to boost itself by 25, and then special summon out Knight and go for games. Now moving on to game 2, we're going to see the Dragon Link player decide to go ahead and go first. Opening hands, we have Droll, Natty's Servant, Nib, Fusion Destiny, Dark Ruler. Wow, this hand is nice. Then they have Abs, Tracer, Ravine, Desires, and Chaos Space. So they're going to normal summon out Tracer, special summon out Abs, go for Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon effect to go search boot Sector Launch. And then they activate Droll, which makes Abs into just a random dragon body instead of a special summon End Search. Striker Dragon to pop and add back Tracer. Activate Boot. Boot effect, summon out Tracer. Tracer effect to pop, and then they can get hit with Nib here. And then said, nice hands, sir. And then pass over the token there. Pass, draw Cosmic. And then activate Fusion Destiny to go ahead and summon Enforcer by dumping your bricks. And then activate Add Your Servant. And then they're going to chain Enforcer. Okay, so they are playing into Gamma a bit here. Dump App Clone, go grab Ecclesia, and then, like, you know, App Clone effect. Right here, the opponent could chain Gamma if they had it. So, like, maybe they want to get hit with Gamma, though. Honestly, like, Gamma wouldn't even hurt that bad. Like, you'd still have Enforcer Cosmic, and, like, Cosmic always trades with Dragon Link in one way or another. And they already went through Boot, but if they ever go for, like, Ravine, you could at least trade. It's not as, like, they don't always go for Ravine, but they always go for Boot. They've already gone through Boot. Usually Cosmic is honestly pretty decent against this deck, so he's going to trade. And then they're going to discard the Cosmic off of the App Clone, summon Ecclesia effect, go search out Knight. And then they're going to can't do that because they activated Fusion Destiny. Yup. Battle phase attack, main phase 2, set, and pass. Also, weird that they decided to keep Dark Ruler over Cosmic. I feel like Dark Ruler just, like, isn't really necessary here, but I guess to be fair, like, if it does get back to your turn somehow and, like, you know, somehow lose, then you could Dark Ruler the board and then, like, Celestial draw, and I could definitely get you back into the game. They draw Quick Launch. And then they're going to standby phase, activate Quick Launch, playing around Schism, because this is only during the main phase. And then Quick Launch, summon out Tracer. And then they're going to go standby phase, Enforcer effect to pop. And then that's going to pop itself in Tracer. And then Enforcer effect. Yeah, like. And then they're going to go ahead and activate Desires. Desires go ahead and banish. Let's see, what do they draw? So, draws into a Levy and Lancia. I'll see Super Poly there. One Tracer goes down. And then they don't hit any of like the baby dragons for Chaos Space there. Wait please until I say okay, you literally okayed. Well, they activated Desires, banished, waited 7 seconds, drew, and then they said okay. And then now they are going to go ahead and Chaos Space, get rid of the Lancia, and then they will go ahead and search out the Black Dragon. And then they're going to banish to special summon out Black. And then go for Pisty. Black effect to go search out White. And then here, they're still just going to let this go through. They're not going to do anything here. Banish black, special summon out white. And then chaos space, banish, put back, and then draw. Draws into a tiding. And then they are thinking here. They're going to activate Ravine. Ravine, discard tiding. See, like right here, the Cosmic over Dark Ruler. Ooh. And then they're going to go ahead and dump. And they are going to dump the chamber. And then they're going to act... What? Oh, they tried entering battle phase there. Okay, so at the end of main phase, they're going to activate Schism. And then Schism will banish and summon Winda. And then send. And then they're going to banish Darks, summon out Levy, battle phase, beat over Ecclesia, and then beat over the Winda. And then tiding, banish, special out chamber, chamber effect, go search tiding. And then main phase 2, they're just going to go for the seal here by using those, and then white to go search out the black that they had put back. And then set tiding and pass turn. Draw T-Sibu, and then draw phase, they're going to activate seal effect to bounce Schism. And then Seal's Graveyard effect, special summon out Rocket Synchron. Like, if they don't bounce Schism there, then they could just go main phase. Well, obviously, like, Enforcer would come back, but they could be like main phase, Schism effect, and then try to go for Construct. And then that's going to bait Seals, so Seals getting baited no matter what. Then they're going to activate Tiding to bounce Enforcer. Wasn't this just really dumb? Because now they just summon back out Celestial and then battle phase game. Like, I feel like you want to make it a little bit hard on your opponent. Like, make them actually think to where, like, right there, you just actually set it up to where they just had game. And, like, there's no way they messed it up right there. So next we're going to see actually Ultra Fanned. Then we're going to see iNib on 4 versus Actually. And then we will go ahead and see iNib win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Ecclesia, Meltdown, Fusion Destiny, Nib, Imperm. Oh, their hand isn't loaded. Oh, that looks horrible. Why? Why is the hand like this? Well, oh, my internet's down. Oh, that's whack. Oh, that's so boof, bro. Like, pff, that's so whack. Well, we're just gonna have to continue here. Go grab Alistair. Summon Alistair, effect. Hopefully it comes back up. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. My internet is so trash. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't come back up for hours, to be honest, which would really suck. You normal summon Alistair. How hard could it be? Your previous player took ages to think. And then they're going to go for Amara, Shakir Gardena, activate Invocation. And that's going to banish Alistair, Shakir Gardena, summon out Makaba, Invocation, grab Alistair. And then activate Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny to go ahead and dump the Celestial and Dasher, special out Enforcer. And then set Imperm and pass, draws the Manifestation. And then they're going to start off by activating the Extravagance. Extravagance, banish. Looking at the banishes. It's crazy how, like, some cards load, but some don't. Like, how does Nova load, but how does Machine not load? Like, I've literally, like, the last time I probably looked at Nova, I also looked at this. So why does one load but not the other? And then they draw into Punishment and Imperm. And then they're going to go to end of battle, activate evenly match, and then they're going to chain Enforcer pop itself in meltdown, let the imperm go, and then Enforcer graveyard effect and Faker effect. And then they're going to chain imperm on Makaba, and then Faker summon itself out, Faker effect to summon from deck, and then Faker summon out Meluseek. Man, this is like what was it, 2015? Like the start of 2015 DN? This is literally what this is. If you ever played 2015 DN where you played without pitchers, like it was so rough. Like normal summon tour guide effect was actually like, it was a struggle to find what you were summoning out from deck. And then go for Hextia, Meluseek effect. Meluseek, go grab out Marionetter. And then they're going to summon out Marionetter, effect to go ahead and set. Like, I apologize for this, like, my internet being down. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, if I hop off right now, I'm not going to be able to record the rest of this for hours. And then, like, yeah, that just won't be good. But go set Protocol. Then they're going to set Manifestation, set Punishment, set Torrential, and then pass. They draw Terraforming, then activate Manifestation, special summon out Faker, and then Faker effect, and then that's going to summon out the Silk from the deck. Then Enforcer comes back during the standby phase, and then they're going to go main phase, normal out Alistair effect, go search out the invocation, and then activate Terraforming, go search Meltdown, and then activate Meltdown. In response, they're going to chain Hextia to negate. Then activate the invocation, chain Protocol. So they're going to banish Alistair, banish Amraj, go for Purgatrio. And then they're going to activate Torrential there. They said response, and then chain Silk to go ahead and try to bounce Enforcer. Obviously, they're going to try to chain it there, and then chain Protocol. So all the monsters go, and then Enforcer effect activates, Hextia effect activates, Silk effect activates, grabs back to Manifestation, and go ahead and search out Marionetter. And then pass, draw Imperm. They didn't even activate the invocation effect there to grab back Alistair. And then Enforcer comes out. And then normal summon out Marionetter effect to go ahead and set. And then they're going to set another Protocol. And then Marionetter effect, get rid of Protocol, special summon out Hextia, battle phase, Hextia, try to attack over. This is ganging attack from the Marionetter. Enforcer effect, chain Punishment. And they're going to dump Elder. Then they're going to get this effect, Faker effect to go ahead, summon itself out. And then Faker effect to special summon out the Meluseek. And then they're going to attack here. And then set Manifestation, set Imperm, pass, draw an Add Your Servant, activate the Manifestation here to special summon out the Silk. And Enforcer bring itself out, Silk effect to bounce, to try to bounce this, chain Enforcer, chain Imperm. And then Invocation, put itself back, grab Alistair. Normal summon Alistair effect, chain Protocol to negate this. And then Meluseek effect. Like, why is Meluseek the only loaded one? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why, bro? Why is my internet so trash? Like, it's actually insane. And then, like, this happened so much in the last week, too. Like, I'd, like, go to record videos, I'd record one, and then the internet goes out, and, like, then it's out for, like, 5 hours, and it's, like, when the 5 hours passes, I don't even want to record a video anymore, because, like, then I'm just not in the right mind frame to do it, and it's, like, yeah, that's whack. Go grab Horse. Nadir Servant, Chain Hextia, and now moving on to the next game, we are going to go ahead and we're going to see the invoked player go first, opening hands. We have Meltdown, Small World, Cosmic, Imperm, Nadir Servant. Also, like, this player's entire deck is loaded, but the opponent's isn't. Torrential, Meluseek, Marionetter, Shifter, and Order. Activate Melt, or during the standby phase, they're thinking about dropping Shifter, but they don't. Meltdown, go grab Alistair, summon Alistair, effect, change Shifter. I guess, like, either way, you're not changing what they're searching. And then set Imperm, pass, draw Silk. And then they're going to normal summon out Meluseek, battle phase, then they're going to Imperm this. Take 500, so the attack went through as you did it. Declaration, so you still take 500. If I Imperm Zodiac, you cannot attack directly. I guess doesn't matter, late enough already. No, they're just wrong. Pass, draw Punishment. And now they are going to go ahead and go for the Amirage, and then Macabre. Imagine, go for Secure Gardener. Invocation, Chain Order, Chain Cosmic, out that. And then banish Alistair, banish Secure Gardener, go for Macabre. And then they're going to Invocation to grab back the Alistair. And then they're going to normal summon out Alistair. Alistair effect to go search out Invocation. And then activate Invocation, banish Amirage, banish Alistair, summon Purgatrio. And then Nadir Servant. Nadir Servant will go ahead, dump Elder, grab Ecclesia, Elder effect. And then Elder will pop the Meluseek. Meluseek effect to go search. And then grab Faker. And then special out Ecclesia, Ecclesia effect. And then they let this go through. So Ecclesia, go grab Knight. And then they really want to punish him here with this Torrential, but they do have a trap in hand for Macabre. And then moving on to game 3, we are going to go ahead and see the Altergeist fella go first. Opening hands, we have Terraforming, Prosperity, Punishment, Meltdown, and Imperm. And they have Psalm Strike, Faker, Protocol, Marionetter, and then Horse. And then they're going to go ahead, normal summon out Marionetter, effect, chain Imperm on it, and then set Protocol, set Strike, pass, draw Prosperity, and then activate Meltdown. Meltdown to go search out Alistair. And then normal summon Alistair, Alistair effect. And they're going to chain Psalm Strike there. And then Faker effect to summon itself out and special summon out one from deck. If they wanted to, they didn't even have to do this here. Like, they could just wait, because they have Protocol, and Protocol can just be flipped at any time to summon out Faker. Summon out Silk, and then activate Terraforming. Terraforming, go grab Mystic Mine, and then activate Mystic Mine. They're going to Silk to go ahead and bounce that. And activate Mystic Mine. It's not something that you can sit on forever against this deck, as spoofing will eventually just get them to 0 monsters that they want to. Prosperity, banish 3. Only banishing 3 there. And then look at the top 3, grab Imperm. I guess they just want to banish 3 because they want a Prosperity again next turn. And then they draw Lancia. Switch to defense, and then pass, draw Fusion Destiny, and then go main phase, activate Fusion Destiny. Fusion Destiny to go ahead and dump the bricks, special summon out Enforcer, Enforcer effect. They're going to chain Protocol, get rid of Marionetter, and then they have no response, and then they're going to chain Silk to bounce Protocol to try to bounce the Enforcer. Then they're going to chain Imperm. And then they're going to pop the Enforcer. I guess they're popping Enforcer and Imperm. And then Enforcer Graveyard effect. And then activate Prosperity. Prosperity, go banish 3, look at the top 3, and then they're going to grab the Alistair there, put the rest back to the bottom of the deck. And then pass, standby phase, Enforcer come out. And then end phase, Enforcer effect to pop. They're going to pop the Mystic Mine and the Silk. And then pass, draw Imperm. And then normal summon out Alistair. Alistair effect to go search. And then that's going to grab the Invocation. Then they're going to activate Chain Lancia. And then switch to attack. You know, it's trading with the Invocation and the Celestial. And then battle phase, attack. And then moving on to main phase 2. They're going to set the Imperm. Pass play, draw punishment. Normal, Meluseek. And then they're going to go battle phase, impermanent. And then go for Link Kuriboh, Meluseek effect to go search. And then Meluseek will go ahead and grab the Marionetter. And set punishment, set protocol, move to the end phase, Enforcer effect to pop, and then that will be popping itself in punishment, Enforcer effect, and then they are going to punishment, hit Link Kuriboh, they just send Elder here in his game, Elder pop the set, and then they can't trigger Faker, Enforcer comes back, and yeah, it's game. So we're going to go ahead and see Invoked win there. Moving on to the next match. We're going to see iNib versus Best. Then we're going to see iNib win the Rock, Paper, Scissors shoe. And go ahead and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Alistair, Fusion Destiny, Prosperity, Meltdown. Then they have Nib, Graph, Knight, Tracker, Wings. It's crazy because my internet is still down. But like Phantom Knight will load. Phantom Knight loads, but Altergeist doesn't. I think that Dueling Book just knows I don't like those trap decks. I think it was trying to show it. But Summon Alistair effect. The only going second card they have is Nib. And Nib doesn't do anything versus this deck. Go for Amirage, go for Secure Garden, activate the Invocation, banish, Macabre in defense, Invocation, grab back Alistair, you know, standard stuff. And then Fusion Destiny to summon out the Enforcer by dumping the 2 bricks. And then activate Meltdown, go search Alistair. And then they're going to activate Prosperity. Oops, accidentally banished that face up there. That's not good. It's not good at all. Then they're going to grab the Natty Servant there. Put the rest back. Let's see if they even notice that they banished face up. Wow. Then activate Natty Servant, dump Apcolon, grab Ecclesia, and then Apcolon effect to grab and dump. So grab the Schism, and then they're going to dump Alistair, set Schism, pass, draw Dasher. Moving on into the next game, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see the Phantom Knight player decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Droll, Prosperity, Dasher, Droll, and Natty Servant. So weird hand. And then they have Tracker, Rhoda, Fusion Destiny, called by Cosmic. And then move on to the main phase. And they're going to activate Rhoda to go ahead and search out the gloves. And then they're going to drop Droll and Lockbird there. And they're not even going to activate Called By on it. They're going to save Called By for potentially another hand trap or even the next turn as it works as a trap card. You know, this card's just like 10 times better than Cross Out. Because, like, this card actually, like, even if your opponent doesn't hand trap you, you can still use it next turn. Where, like, Cross Out, you're just almost never hitting their engine unless if it's, like, you know, you match certain cards in the deck. But I don't really like Cross Out right now. In the future, I think it'll be really good, but right now, I don't think it is. Go for Cherubini effect, dump Graph to summon out the Seer from the deck. And then get rid of those, go for Rusty, Seer effect to special out Cherubini. And then they're going to activate the Rusty effect to go dump and set. So dump Torn Scales, set Shade. and then activate Shade. Turn those two into a Dagda. Fusion Destiny. And then they're going to chain Dagda. So that's going to set Scythe. And then dump the bricks. Summon out Enforcer. Gloves to banish itself. To go dump Wings. Alright. And then they're going to set Pass. Definitely a weird turn there. Draws Alistair. Standby phase. Enforcer effect. Chain Dagda. Dagda goes set the Lancia. And then they're going to pop the Lancia and Scythe. And then they're going to get those effects. Special summon themselves out. And then they can go ahead and activate Scythe effect. And then Lancia effect to play around Prosperity and Talons. And now moving on into game 3. We are going to go ahead and see the Invoke deck go first. Opening hands, we have Prosperity, Natty Servant, Knight, Lancia, Nib, and then they have Cloak, Dark Ruler, Twin, Gloves, and Cloak. So activate Prosperity. Prosperity, go ahead and banish 6. And then look at the top 6. And we are going to go ahead and see them hit the Meltdown, which is fairly solid right here. As they can go like Meltdown, Alistair, Invocation, Omrage, Knight, Anaconda, Invocation, Makaba, Anaconda, go for Hero, Natty Servant, dump App Cologne, and then that's Schism. So that's going to be their whole turn here. And then go for that. Activate Invocation, banish Makaba in defense, and then Invocation, grab back the Alistair. And then Anaconda, pay 2k, dump the Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks, summon that out. Accidentally added there. And then they're going to Natty Servant, dump App Cologne, go search, and then it's going to grab the Ecclesia, App Cologne effect. And then App Cologne will go ahead, search, and discard. Search the Schism, and then discarding... Not Alistair. I want to say Nib, right? Because if you get rid of Nib, that makes it to where like your Celestial is better later on. Your opponent's probably not playing through Enforcer, Makaba, Schism, Lancia anyhow. But maybe they do keep Nib and they just discard something else just to like guarantee that the opponent can't push through next turn. And then set, pass, draw Fusion Destiny. Then go to main phase. They're going to Dark Ruler the field. And then chain Schism. Chain Enforcer to pop itself in Anaconda. And then Enforcer Graveyard effect. And then normal summon out Ragged Gloves. Activate Schism. Chain Twin to hit that. And the Meltdown, and they're going to chain Lancia. And then said, bro, your draws are insane. Yeah, you open up Dark Ruler, Twin, Ancient Cloak, Ragged Gloves, and you're going to complain? Like, you can't complain there. And then you top deck Fusion Destiny after you get hit with Lancia. Like, your top deck was insane. Just like... Your opponent had a lot. It happens. Ash question mark. Imagine if they ash that. That'd be great. Summon. They're going to attack. And then pass, draw Prosperity. Enforcer come back. Enforcer effect. Chain Enforcer. And then graveyard effects. And then normal summon out Alistair. Alistair, go grab the Invocation. And then they're going to activate Invocation, banish Hero and Alistair, go for Aegos to pop, and then they're going to banish the Boostless to put it to 45, Invocation, grab Alistair, and then Battle Phase, attack, and then main phase 2, activate, banish the whole extra deck, look at the top 3, yeah, that's game. So, I'm just going to go ahead and grab Lancia there, like all 3 of these are really good. But grab Lancia, And then put those back. Pass, draw Torn Scales. They're going to activate Dasher to special summon out Torn Scales. And then they're going to Agos, pop, drop Lancia. Well, Dasher comes out, Enforcer comes out, drop Lancia. Yeah, obviously, like, you want to do it once your opponent has, like, got rid of, like, the possibility of, like, Gamma being there, because, you know, they have a monster on board. And then normal summon Enforcer effect to pop it. And then Enforcer Graveyard effect. Double Prosperity, double Lancia, GG's, GG's. Not even like double Prosperity is good. Like, you'd rather just, every time you see Prosperity, you'd rather just have open the card that Prosperity was going to get to anyways. It's just like, it's a very good card because you can banish 6, look at the top 6, and then you can hit a lot of different things off of it. You can hit very good cards off of it. It's practically a starter. You know, the deck plays like 3 Alistair, 3 Meltdown, Terraforming, 3 Fusion Destiny, 3 Natter's Servant, 3 Ecclesia. That's just 17 right there. And if you Prosperity banish 6, you have 35 cards in deck, and 17 of them will be starters, assuming you haven't opened one. So, like, Prosperity is going to hit a starter. And also, like, they didn't even have to hit double Lance. You didn't even have to hit Lancia off the Prosperity. They had already hit Small World, and they can go Small World, activate, reveal Nib, go ahead, banish a Dogmatica from the deck, and then grab Lancia. So, like, it didn't even matter. Like, if they just hard hit Lancia, they hit Small World, which also just hits Lancia. But that is going to be it. Hey! The internet's back up. Let's go. I can actually record the 3rd video after this, and I don't have to wait like 6 hours. Let's go. Alright, but with that being said, we're going to go ahead and see Team 1 win the $90 here. Also, I apologize for the Altergeist match looking very bad. Hopefully you understand and you're okay. You know, the first matches look good. The last match looked good. I just think I think, like, my computer was like, oh, a trap deck? Wah, and it said, nope, we ain't showing that. It wasn't even like a bad match, though. It was actually a pretty decent match for having the Altergeist. Then, yep, we're going to go ahead and see Team 2 lose the $90, Team 1 win the $90, and make sure to go ahead and check out the the Coliseum link down below. It's a Discord group. You can go ahead and you can play for money and stuff like that, so you can go ahead and check them out. Their DB Grinder, stamp of approval, and the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.